welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus Inter Miami CF MLS 2024 Week 34. Toronto FC's 34th match of the season, their final match of the season. They have a bye on decision day. Everybody else around them has a game in hand on them at the end of the night. If we win tonight, we still probably would be in a playoff spot going into decision day, but we win, we still have a chance to qualify for the playoffs. We lose or draw, mathematically we could. That'll probably be gone by the end of the night. So, even if a loss wouldn't mathematically eliminate us at 5 o'clock p.m. Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, very likely it will by 9 o'clock. So, a win is the move. Yeah, because it's their current away jersey. It's their most recent jersey. Miami wins 5-0, probably, but they did rotate. So, speaking of that, starting 11s are as follows. For Toronto FC, in goal, Sean Johnson. The back three of Nixon Gomes, Sigurd Rosted, Shane O'Neill. Kevin Long has a concussion. He ain't playing. That scares me. Midfield four, Richie Larea, Alonso Coelho, Matty Longstaff, and Kobe Franklin. I think Davy Flores got suspended for another yellow. No, he's just on the bench. Oh, he is playing for Honduras in the international break. Good. I'm happy about that. I think I'm covering a Trinidad game next window over the next couple of weeks. So that'd be nice. I heard you told me. Good for him. Kevin Long's not a Tronco. What? Rosted's the Tronco. What? Back to the point. Matty Longstaff, Kobe Franklin, Derek Etienne Jr., Jonathan Osorio, DeAndre Kerr. For Miami, in goal, Oscar Ustadi. The back four of Noah Allen, thank God. Petretta, he ain't playing. Kobe Franklin, honestly, is better at this point. So, I don't know what Herdman's thinking. I really don't. Noah Allen, Thomas Aviles, Sergei Kritsov, Franco. Midfield three, Julian Gressel, David Ruiz, Benjamin Kromashki. The front three of Matias Rojas, Leo Campana, and Robert Taylor. At least Noah Allen starting. That's the good news for Toronto. And Senior is on the bench. Bernadeschi suspended, of course. I hope so, too. But a lot of things have to break our way for the Silver Egg to happen, the 401 Derby Silver Egg to happen in the playoffs. A lot of things have to break our way. But if we win, it's a lot more likely. And we could still somehow host it if y'all don't beat Charlotte. Or if the results still go our way, that means they go your way. And if we win, but we would still host you because we have more wins. If we win tonight and you don't beat Charlotte or NYCFC, but the results would still go your way. Because I still think you have more wins than the other couple trailing pack. But it wouldn't matter because they wouldn't have 40 points anyway. So we could still host you too. If we win. Hopefully he does. Probably, but let me hope. I don't know why I'm hoping, but let me hope. This could be the last 90 minutes of Toronto's season. We may know that tonight. We may not know that till 2 Sundays from now. Wait. Either way, we may not know that for a while. We may know it 2 hours from now. Well, 3 or 4 hours from now. We may know it 2 weeks from now. Who knows? Personally. Exactly, but you're playing Charlotte and NYCFC, who are better than you. They're both ahead of you. Charlotte's been playing well under Dean Smith. I can't believe he hasn't gotten fired yet, knowing Robert Tepper's a jackass who loves firing his coaches. Speaking of, Dave Canales is probably going to be fired by week 9 of the NFL season. Calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. Speaking of David Tepper in Carolina. It's something made with chicken and paprika, I would guess. Now, I've never heard of that dish, but I'm going to guess paprika and chicken. A sauce made out of paprika with paprika in it and chicken. Alton Brown never made that on Good Eats, and I never saw that on America's Test Kitchen or Gordon Ramsay's show or Iron Chef. It's a Hungarian dish. Yeah, I never heard of it. I'll look it up, though. Takes a while to make, but it's good. So some slow cooker-ish, I would guess. The Supporter Shield champions come to Toronto to either fight for the points record. If Miami wins, all they have to do is win on decision day. They have the MLS points record. If they lose, it's gone. Toronto still has a chance to make the playoffs, though. Yes, Alex. Really, when I need that to happen, Toronto's still sitting in a playoff spot as we speak. They have 11 wins. So as long as DC, Philadelphia, and Atlanta don't hit 41 points. I accidentally scrolled too much and it knocked me out of it, reloaded the page. Whenever I need that to happen, it doesn't do it as easy. But when I don't, players to watch for Toronto is Jonathan Osorio. So I don't know. Garlic chicken stock, onions, garlic, tomato paste, tomatoes, lots of sweet, good quality sweet Hungarian paprika. That actually sounds pretty good. I won't lie. That sounds pretty good. Player to watch for Miami is Leo Campana, the striker. Osorio, really, what a tronco. Well, I mean, Insigne's out, not playing more than 10 minutes this game, and Bernadeschi got suspended. It is starting, yes. Timbers can finish as high as 7 for 6 if everything goes our way, but I want to be good position to host the wild card game. I feel the same way. Depending on what happens tonight, decides what I do for the East. Toronto and Miami are walking out. Toronto wearing their home kits probably for the last time of that cycle. Miami wearing their pink. Unless they make the playoffs, then Toronto may just be wearing that red kit once again. Read my Solomon Rondon comment. Well, I lost it, so let me go. But we're about ready to go. Can Messi score a hat trick coming off the bench today? Depends on how long he's playing. Let me go back and see what it says. His own goal. Solomon Rondon scored an own goal yesterday. The last minute, the own goal gave Xolos the victory. Damn, that sucks. Messi's second time in Canada. Well, no, you're better than the Sabres. I don't know why you think you're surprised. But we got a big one tonight. Messi should be well rested against Venezuela because Venezuela is really hard to break down. He's still got to play about 30 minutes. We'll see how much they play him considering the Shield's already locked up. Nice. But we got a big one today. Toronto, Miami. Toronto has to win to have any hope for the playoffs. Even though if we lose, we still could backdoor our way into the playoffs. We could still backdoor our way into the playoffs. If Philly loses out, if DC loses out, if Atlanta only wins one, hold on. Oh. No, if they win one but lose the other, we would still make it. The best Nashville could do is 36 points. The Reds, if they draw tonight, the best they could do is 37, but they don't have. They won 2 more. That would be Please, Toronto, asking you to lose. Is the Insigne era over? Yes, it is. It is. Because Messi's there. I'm not really a fan of cabbage rolls anyway. I mean, there's a part of me that wants Toronto just to lose today. I won't lie. I won't lie. There's a part of me that wants them to lose today. There's a part of me. It's not 100%. It's not even 50, but there's like a 30% part of me that's like, just end it already. If you couldn't pick up wins against Chicago and Red Bull, what makes you think you're going to pick up a win against Miami, even a rotated Miami? Just end it now. And even if you do somehow pull it off today against a rotated Miami, so what if we win the wild card, then have to play Miami again? Why would we not beat Miami twice or win once at home and then somehow win a penalty shootout in Miami? We're not. We have to beat Miami 3 times in 5 games, plus a win against Montreal if we somehow win tonight. That's 1. Then beat Montreal, then somehow beat Miami 2 out of 3 times. If you're going to make it, what's the point of winning a wild card game to getting stomped out by the actual Miami team, really? Predictions on Utah this year, the NHL. They're going to suck. The Coyotes sucked. Utah's going to suck. You know it's the same franchise, just moved. No, I did not see it. I'll see it on Football Americas, though, in 2 days. Probably. I agree with that. If we get a draw, I'll celebrate. There's no reason to. It won't help us make the playoffs. Well, we'll have to see a lot of losses to help us get to the playoffs if that happens, but we're probably out. A loss for definitely. There's no way like those 3 teams under us lose out. There's no way. No way. Real Madrid beating Villarreal 1-0. Croatian Serbian cabbage rolls are cooked with smoked ribs, smoked bacon, and Kranjska kibasi, the best. That does sound pretty good. I'd like to try that. I'd give it a try. Miami stomped out TFC in Leagues Cup. I know. They ended our Leagues Cup. Well, they end our regular season or our season overall. And even if we do somehow survive today and then win the wild card game, they'll probably end our season overall anyway. Unless there's a certain, what's the word? A drone boy gets pushed off the plank and a certain pirate takes over. Yeah, they're going to end our season no matter what. Let's see how we go. The last win we had was 5 matches ago. 6 if you count the can champ. Yeah, but they're still the Coyotes, and the Coyotes sucked. No lore. Damn. I mean, I'm tired too, but I'm not going to celebrate missing the playoffs, but just drawing. How long after today would our final roster decision be announced? I think it's after MLS Cup anyway. Sean Johnson, Nixon Gomes, Sigurd Rolstead, Shane O'Neill, Kobe Franklin, Alonzo Coelho, Matty Longstaff, Richie Lurea, Derek Etienne Jr., DeAndre Kerr, Jonathan Osorio for Toronto FC. It's either going to be a week after, like post-international break at the earliest, because, well, the week after decision day, of course, because we still have to wait to see, depending on how things go. And we still have up to MLS Cup. Referee tonight is Joe Dickerson, Michael Radchuk, the VAR referee for Miami. We got Oscar Ustari, Franco, Sergei Kritsov, Tomas Aviles, Noah Allen, Benjamin Kromashki, David Ruiz, Julian Gressel, Robert Taylor, Leo Campana, Matias Rojas for Miami. So it could be from the day after decision day all the way to the day after MLS Cup. Depends on when they choose to drop it. But I've seen teams who didn't even make the playoffs wait till after MLS Cup to drop the final roster decisions. So I think did we do that last year? I know we did it one of our shit years recently. I feel like we did it pretty quickly after 2022. No, 2021. We did it pretty quickly. I don't know. It was either one of the last two, but 2021 we did it pretty quickly. Honestly, you probably should watch Ohio State. Shot saved by Ustari. But Toronto starts early. That's the way you have to. They get it forward. Yeah, but even if we win, we still have to pray for that. But it should happen. At least the Columbus part. The Cincy part's the harder one, but we'll find out. Playing forward. Blocked away. Toronto definitely is up for it so far. Honestly, I agree. I don't know what would change if we made the playoffs or not. Like, if I was the coach, I'd be like, hey, if we make the playoffs, you could buy your way back onto this team or play your way back onto this team. But I'm lying. I know who I want gone. Like, just because Insigne, let's say he had a good playoff, right? Out of the realm of possibility. I'd still say, hey, maybe you could play your way back onto this team. No, I'd still get rid of him. Prince Owusu, if he scored 7 goals in 7 games or whatever, I'd still get rid of him. I'd keep DeAndre as a backup, but still. Well, that's because you're playing Europe. Super Cup, Campeones Cup, same thing. It's a Malero anyway. Who cares if you're calling it the right thing? Playing forward. Derek Etienne Jr. plays it to Larea. Richie Larea, that'll be a foul free kick for Miami 2 minutes in. I mean, I wasn't planning on watching it. Exactly, without Bernadeschi or Insigne, but somehow our win probability is 42.9%. Okay, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. No, that makes no sense. Okay. 3 minutes. So, I mean, it is what it is. 0-0, settle. Beetlejuice. The only Beetlejuice I recognize in this house is the one off Howard Stern. I only recognize the Beetlejuice off Howard Stern. I only recognize Beetle. That's it. This Beetle, he's as bad as can be, and he knows he's the best. This is Beetle. How's the game so far? Toronto's up for it, but it's only been 3 minutes. They're going forward, though. Osorio, Larea. Why couldn't you play like this on Wednesday? They look like they're getting tired. That's my thoughts. Looks like everything's getting up to them. All the matches are getting up to them. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking it to county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Yep, the Rapids play tonight. Good luck to y'all. TFC fans can show up on time. I never thought that was the problem, at least for the South End. I never thought that was the problem. It's the team itself. The team never shows up on time. And I guess it's not just a micro, it's a macro now. Because they didn't show up on time last Saturday or on Wednesday. They finally showed up when the clock is about to strike midnight. Hold back the night. Why are they playing so early? They moved the game to 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. I don't exactly know why they moved it. They just moved it 3-4 weeks ago? They just moved it back. It was supposed to be a night game. They moved it back. Which, you know what? If we lose, it ends the suffering early. If they win, It keeps me worried for 2 hours longer. Or whatever. But hey, at least I could do those 2 Mexican games, or at least one of them. But if I could do a multi-view on YouTube TV, because Chivas is on Telemundo, I'll do both. I'll basically make it a double in name only, or everything but the name. Let me see if I can do that. But I will be live for Pachuca versus Toluca. Not Pachuca. Pumas versus Toluca later tonight. The Sunday game sucks, and I still got to do the Caribbean Cup video. And that'll probably bomb because there's been a lot of bombs recently. I barely do. I barely do. My hope is unfounded. Like, realistically, no, but there's a little bit of unfounded hope in my stomach. Or my, I guess, heart. I don't know. Either way, this is about darker than the feeling I have about the disturbance or the tropical storm that's about to hit Florida next week. By the way, down Central Florida, at least a Category 2, a strong Category 2 hurricane making landfall near Tampa and going straight to Orlando. And it could be stronger. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I'm very, very worried. Very worried. Very worried. If Helene knocked out power around Orlando without the storm even doing anything, it was the day after the storm, I am worried about what a Category 2, 3 hurricane going into Orlando from Tampa, down the barrel of the gun is going to do to them. I'm worried. Very worried. I remember when Pacharo complained about me using paper. I remember. I used paper. 7th minute. So there's that. I'll put out the first tropical update on that storm on the community tab sometime later tonight. Sometime. Damn it. And I know about the power outage thing because I was informed. Prediction, Toluca versus Pumas. Toluca 2-1. Toluca wins 2-1. Because, yes, there's somebody I'm very worried about down there. So, I don't know what the proportion is, but if y'all listen to me, you would remember. Been here long enough. Unless I sound like the Peanuts teacher to you. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Richie's on the back. Boom. Playing forward is Shane O'Neill. Good pass to Osorio. Go, DeAndre. Get back in there. Richie, come on. Richie. Memote scores for Pumas. Did he? I think he got called up, didn't he? I think he got called up to the Mexico squad again, didn't he? No foul. Toronto was asking for one. Here comes Robert Taylor, who hasn't really been that good since League's Cup of last year. Cross. Clearance by Longstaff. Do you have a custom jersey? I think this one was a custom because they didn't have Richie's jerseys up on MLS store. I had to customize it. This one, it wasn't a Richie, like click the choice and it's there. I had to customize it for Richie to put Larea on there. I had to customize it to do that because they only put like 3 players already printed. Then you have to just customize the rest or customize your own. Richie wasn't one of them. At least not when I got it because he had just gotten back. So there's that. But I have my own personal custom jerseys, yes, of my own name. 2 of them for TFC. The white 2016-17 away kit and the community kit from 22-23. But I think most of them I knew. Memolte has been a journeyman. He's played at a lot of clubs, and Chivas was one of them. But he only has, like 60 Primera Division goals? He's played a long time in the Ascenso as well. Even up till recently, like 2022, he played the Ascenso. To me, that's still recent, but maybe that's just time flying by. Osorio loses the ball. Yeah, Toronto's up for it. That's the good news. 4 strikers. Yeah, Raul, Henry Martin, Memolte. Bertarame. Yep, Bertarame. Yeah, he changed his nationality. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he picked Mexico. He does have Argentinian blood too, so there's your he takes Santi's spot. The Mexican striker with the Argentinian blood. Yeah, I think y'all got the right pick. Good clearance by Noah Allen. Actually, well, that's good for him, actually. I didn't expect that. 12th minute, 0-0. Campana versus Gomes. Luckily, he doesn't get run over. He almost did. Oh, damn. Nixon got him. Alonso, come on. Nice, Alonso. Lovely, Coelho. Lovely. Derek Etienne Jr. Derek Etienne Jr. crosses over. Corner for Toronto. MLS MVP. It's going to be Messi. I wish it was Evander. I think Evander deserves it more. I think Evander deserves MLS MVP more. I think Chicho Arango deserves it more. But Messi's going to get it because his team won the Shield, and he has the most MLS goal contributions in half the games. But his team was good without him. His team was honestly better without him than with him. So does he deserve the MVP? No, I'd vote for Evander. I would vote for Evander because Evander's tied with him in goal contributions playing a full season. I'd vote for Evander first place if it was my decision personally. I feel like Messi doesn't deserve it, but he's going to get it because he's Messi and he has the most goal contributions and his team won the Shield. Cross in. Forgetting the fact that the team was actually better without him. Foul, free kick for Miami. It was Starry to take. So, honestly, yeah, I would vote for Evander. If I had an MVP vote, I would vote for Evander. First place. Messi second, but Evander first. Chicho Arango probably third. Yeah, Evander, Messi, Chicho. That's the way I would vote it for the top 3. Part of me would want to put Chicho second, but he did cool off later in the season. So if he stayed as hot as he was at the start, he'd be second. But I'd go Evander first. I know he won't win it though, but I would vote for Evander first. I just hope he finishes top 3. Realistically. He would not get any MVP votes from me. He would not get any. He'd get less MVP votes than Olivier Giroud. I'd put in Giroud over Insigne at this point. I mean, they've been the best team all year. They have the most points. They will have the most points. They deserve it. They've played well without Messi, shockingly. They've been consistent all year, shockingly. But you know what? They deserve it. They do deserve it. If you've won it already, 3 games to go, you deserve it. I don't know exactly what you want to say. Is if you've won it 3 games to go, you deserve it. You deserve it. That's my opinion. I think Arizona's never won the Cup. Arizona/Utah never won the Stanley Cup. Colorado, Quebec. Colorado won the Cup, the Quebec Nordiques franchise, but Colorado won the Cup. Vancouver hasn't won one. The Flames. The Sharks. The Ducks have won. The Ducks have won a cup. No, they've been to a final. I know that much. They've been to a final. Buffalo, Columbus, Minnesota, Nashville, Ottawa, San Jose, Seattle, Vancouver. Damn. Winnipeg. How many did I say? Arizona's won. Oh, we're talking about the whole franchise. They won it before Arizona, probably then. Okay. Oh, no, Utah. Okay, there they are. I was like, oh, I'm still not used to Utah being the Coyotes. I'm still not used to it. Utah. Arizona never won it. Yeah, I saw Utah. Then I'm like, oh. I still got to. I'm not used to it. So I said Arizona, Utah, Ottawa. Yeah, Winnipeg. Yeah. If we're going by the Atlanta Thrashers, of course they haven't. If we're going by the Winnipeg Jets from the WHL, I don't think they won it either. At least as the Winnipeg Jets. Well, that's who Arizona became. That's what became Arizona, actually. DeAndre's offside. So there you go. There's that. DeAndre Kerr's offside, who's starry with a goal kick. So actually, there you go. Yeah. Vancouver. I said Vancouver. Seattle just started. I don't know why I didn't say that first. San Jose said that. Nashville. I'm surprised I didn't say that, but they did make a final. So against Pittsburgh, I think. So I was thinking about that. Kessel won the cup. Ugh. It hurts. Minnesota. Yep. Columbus. Should have thought of that one. Buffalo Sabres. I don't know why he was crying. I don't know why there was hockey in Arizona. Looks like a pack house to me. Arizona should have never had a hockey team. I don't care. They never should have. It didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's like giving a hockey team to New Orleans. But you try to support it, Ryan, because New Orleans is pretty much a home team for you. Yeah, I would. I know it wouldn't make no damn sense, though. I'd hope they do well, but I know it would make no damn sense. Yeah, because they suck. Sean Johnson has a goal kick here. Yeah, Vancouver and Nashville, I think, have a chance, especially Vancouver. Nashville, they've got a nice little squad, but they got to make more moves, more of the right moves to do it. But Vancouver can, out of those teams, yes. Ottawa, okay, let me be honest. I think so. If it's still tied like around the 60th, 70th minute, I think they will. I don't think we're going to get away with them not playing unless we're leading by like 2. Which that won't happen. Hell, even if we're winning 1-0, they're going to bring them on. They're not going to punt the game just because they're losing in the 70th minute. Unless it's by like 2 or 3, which won't be happening. Is Toronto playing well right now? Yes. Will they be up 2-0 by the 70th minute? No. Oscar Ustari almost, luckily he kicks that away before it hits the line. He almost let that go through. Utah added Sergachev. Utah's going to be competitive. I think they'll just miss out in the playoffs. Yeah, but one player don't make a team. Ask Phil Kessel. Ask Phil Kessel. One player doesn't make a team. Hell, the Muskoka 5 didn't really make a team either, but, you know, at least later on. And the new Muskoka 5 doesn't make a team either, at least when it comes to the playoffs. So, hey, there's that. Playing forward. Ask Miami. Well, no, you can't do that. They won the Shield and they were better without Messi. You can't say that. Miami, last year's Miami team, yes. No. See, I could never do, now that I stream these games, I could never just quit a stream and then do an early RSR when I know it's totally over and I just want to scream at this team. I can't do that. Or in general, I have to go the whole time. So, see, if I wasn't streaming it, then I could. But if I only streamed 70 minutes and the game was obviously over, that's a bait and switch, and I'd be wrong. So I just have to wait till it's over. Haven't done a double stream in a while because there's been nothing worthwhile to do it for. If you've noticed, most of those happen when Toronto's playing during a national team game. Either a big tournament or Canada. I am doing the CONCACAF Nations League. I would have done Italy, but guess what? One of the CONCACAF Nations League games I'm doing is at 3, and Italy plays at 1:45. So now I can't do Italy. I think that's the first match day of the Nations League CONCACAF. So Messi's on the bench, so no, he hasn't yet. Miami looks like they've sort of punted it. Hey, look, it's Seba. Oh, Seba Javinko. Oh, Seba Javinko. He's joined the front office of Toronto FC, which, you know what? I'm happy about that. He should be home. Does it suck he couldn't play one more game to get that goodbye ovation? Yeah, it sucks, but hey, at least he's part of the organization. 0-0, 0-0. But they're going to play him because he has to get more time. Oh, but here's another thing. He's playing for Argentina. He's going to play in the international break. So you can't control that anyway. Hell, you'd rather him get hurt with you than on the international break. Frankly. You would rather him get hurt today than go to Argentina, play the games in Argentina, get hurt there, and have to fly back. You would rather him get hurt here. Frankly. I know that sounds bad, but it's I don't care. It's the point I'm trying to make. I may said it more of an asshole way. I really don't care. I really don't care. You would rather Messi get hurt here in Toronto than get hurt playing for Argentina because he's going to play for them. He got called up. He's still going to play 2 more games in between. Besides, decision day, they play on decision day, unlike Toronto. So Miami could still play him on decision day in Miami. They have another opportunity to do that on the back end. So he has 4 opportunities. 3 if he doesn't get subbed in tonight. If Toronto beats Miami so much they don't sub him in or they just choose not to anyway. Toronto, here's a corner. Nope. Or cross in. Etienne couldn't pass the ball. Tries to find his way back through. Blocked. Kerr. Shot. Corner. Corner for Toronto. DeAndre Kerr with a shot. They aren't. That's why they rotated. But there's definitely a possibility of him playing. I think he plays if they're drawing or only down 1. If they're winning, they won't put him in. If they're losing by like 2 or 3, they won't put him in. But if it's a draw or they're losing by 1, they're going to put him in around the 70th minute. Just you wait. But then he still has to play for Argentina. Thoughts on the Miz's heel turn? I'm shocked, honestly. Corner for Longstaff. 0-0, 25th minute. Cross in. Saved by Ustari. Header by Kerr lands in the arms of Ustari. formerly of Pachuca. We're doing pretty good so far. I agree. I didn't expect Miz to turn heel on R-Truth, frankly. I thought Miz finally got the respect he always deserved and he would stay face, frankly. That was my opinion, though. Yes. Yes. Why would you put it Hell in a Cell if it wasn't going to end the feud? Hell in a Cell should always, I'm not saying you should always put the blow off of a feud in Hell in a Cell, but if you're going to have a Hell in a Cell match, that should be the end of the feud. You should never have another match after that, at least for a while. But for that feud, that chapter of the feud, it should be over after that for at least a year. At least a year on foot FIFA Ultimate Team. I agree. What'd he do? He threw the firecracker, Piojo Alvarado. I'm more of a Cristiano fan. Like, I'm still more of a Cristiano fan. I like both. I learned my lesson while they were still playing. Unlike Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, I respect both. I enjoy watching Messi. I'm still more of a Cristiano fan, but I enjoy watching Messi. And I do realize he's honestly a view maker as well, but that's by the by. But unlike Brady and Manning, I guess I learned my lesson through that as well. I still hate Eli Manning. Don't get me wrong. I still hate him. But Peyton Manning, I should have never hated Peyton Manning as a Brady fan. I should have always been like, you know what? I respect Peyton. He's a good quarterback. I'm a Tom Brady fan, but I respect Peyton Manning. He's a damn good player. He's a good quarterback, and he deserves respect. So I guess it's the same with Messi and Ronaldo. I miss Brady and Manning playing against each other. I really do. Cross in. Header. Saved by Sean Johnson. Bro, Jack literally crashed his car. He got his friend bleeding and hurt. Jack was only caring about camera angles and shit. Yeah. That sounds like Jack Doherty to me. I don't know how he still has a platform, frankly. Like, Logan Paul is tame compared to Jack Doherty. Jake Paul's tame compared to Jack Doherty. Even when they were the worst, they still were tame compared to that jackass. 29th minute. Coelho back to Osorio. Osorio plays it on, but it hits the foot of Aviles. Free kick for Miami. 905 goals for Cristiano Ronaldo. That's probably the only way I'd ever like him. I'd accept the situation. Hey, if he helped us win, you know what? I won't complain. I won't complain if he helped us win. Brady and Manning, those were good old days. Yep. I think honestly, when I didn't like Messi, I think I just hated Barcelona more than I did Messi. I just didn't want to admit I liked Messi. I think it's that sort of thing, is that I hate Barcelona. Like, I don't know. I hate Barcelona. Even since he's left, I still hate Barcelona. Franco, cross, header. Man, those shadows are really going to screw with us. Oh, no, but that's a good clearance. Kromashki, second ball. DeAndre Kerr lays it back where Kromashki is. Advantage played. What minute is it? 30, but it's about to be the 31st minute. Popeyes or KFC? KFC. How many times do I have to answer this question? KFC. KFC. The only thing I like about Popeyes is, what do I like? Their chicken is better. The chicken at Popeyes is better, but KFC has those famous bowls. They have better biscuits. They have better mashed potatoes. I don't eat coleslaw anyway. So, personally, KFC, because everything around the chicken is better. But the chicken sucks. But the Popeyes chicken is better. But I don't like their gravy, which makes their mashed potatoes suck. I still don't eat coleslaw. They have hockey puck level biscuits. Everything that KFC does well, Popeyes does horribly. Everything that Popeyes does well, KFC does badly. It depends on what you want more. But I love mashed potatoes. Like if I want chicken wings, I'm going to go to Popeyes. Barcelona away at Yepez tomorrow. Chelsea takes on Forest. I respect that. I mean, I'd like to see it happen to Patrick Mahomes. Now that's PFK. Now that's PFK. Now that's PFK. There's a difference. But if you think about it, the famous bowls are sort of a poutine anyway. If you think about it. If you think about it. The refs are helping them this year. They're lucky. I don't know if I could call referee help lucky or just the NFL has it in for them. I think it's, well, I love Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A, especially their ranch and the nuggets and the waffle fries. I'm not really a fan of the sandwiches, but maybe that's because I ate one in the morning and it was still a bit sweet because I ate a toaster strudel. My palate wasn't cleansed, so it was a bit sweet and it didn't go down. Well, it went down, but it had a sweet aftertaste. But that maybe because my palate wasn't cleansed. It's like 5 a.m, like a early morning pep rally in high school. They gave us Chick-fil-A when we were walking in. We all got sandwiches. It was sweet, and I haven't ate a Chick-fil-A sandwich since. Because I don't know if that's just the sandwich being sweet or the fact my palate wasn't cleansed and I'm holding that against them. I don't know which. As before that, I did still eat a toaster strudel for breakfast because I had no idea. It didn't really, but a toaster strudel doesn't really fill me up. So I was like, yeah, I'll go for a sandwich. It's a smaller sandwich anyway. Right? I'm like, I mean, if you're going, it was a free sandwich. They just gave it to everybody as they were walking in. I'm like, I'm going to take it. Sure. Take it. Sure. Corner for Longstaff, 34th minute. Yeah, it was a regular season game in Europe because they were in Europe. They can't be having jet lag, you know. Longstaff blocked away, another corner. They're not. It's 0-0. Toronto's actually up for this game. Miami did rotate, but Toronto's up for it. Corner. Oh, this is Ustari's debut. Look at that. They signed him for one game. Lol. Sean Longstaff drew 0-0 to Everton, even though Anthony Gordon had a bad game, missing a penalty, being wasteful. I'd say after the 60th minute, my opinion. 0-0, settle esta noche. Thoughts on Pogba coming back in 6 months? It sounds like he's coming to MLS. You know what? If it was me, if he's playing the number 10, you know what? I wouldn't mind Paul Pogba playing in Toronto on a DP deal. I wouldn't mind it. If Drone Boy, not Pirate, if Drone Boy's still here, that may be the perfect number 10 for Drone Boy. I wouldn't exactly say for swashbuckling Pirate football, that would still be Usama Idrisi, but it'd be a good backup anyway. It'd be a good backup deal anyway if Idrisi and Pozuelo didn't come through. At least in my book. I don't know if Drone Boy looks at it the same way, but in my book, imagine Pogba in Toronto FC, he would cook heavy. The question is, well, if it is swashbuckling football, can he run? Can he run? Does he want to run? Does he want to run? Can he run? Can he press the ball? Is he sharp? If it's Herdman, he might be better off. Daniel said he thinks he's going to Timbers. Pogba to the Timbers, you know what? It'd be fun if you went to Atlanta. You know his brother played for Atlanta for a year. You know that, right? Well, if we get rid of Insigne, we could put 2 of them, one at cam, one at striker. And then Ilyas Ajamash, as a winger, would still be a U22 player. So he wouldn't even be a DP. He'd be a U22. Shot saved by Ustari. Larea tries to put it top bins, but Ustari catches it. So, yeah, DP striker. Let Insigne go. DP striker. DP cam. Keep Bernadeschi. Ajamash, U22 on the wing, the opposite wing. Have 2 more U22 players, the 3 and 3. 3 U22s, 3 DPs. Build the team from there. That cam, whether it's Pogba, Idrisi, or Pozuelo, that's my big 3 DP list. How do you think we're playing so far? I think Toronto's playing well. They're up for it. I know we're playing a rotated Miami team, but they still should be kicking our ass. The way we played on Wednesday, we're playing better. I'm happy with the performance. A draw is not really enough, but I guess a draw is more positive than a loss, at least to end the season on if the season ends today or over the next 2 weeks instead of the playoffs. A little bit more positive, I guess. But for cams, my top 3 DP list would be Idrisi. Would be Usama Idrisi first. Paul Pogba. No. If it was me, Pozuelo, then Pogba. If it's Drone Boy, I guess Pogba second. Shot, save. Shoot, over the bar. And they couldn't put it away. Kobe Franklin couldn't put it away. Does a draw help Toronto? Better than the loss? Sort of. We have a little bit more breathing room. Etienne Jr. takes a shot. It lands at the feet of Kobe Franklin. He puts it over the bar. How'd that not go in? I think it hit a defender. Let me see. DeAndre plays it back. Nope, it just went over the bar. He just put it over the bar. So goal kick for Ustari. Better than a loss. I mean, technically, we could still back into the playoffs with a loss. If Philly, DC lose out and Atlanta loses out, we could still go in with a loss. Very unlikely. But I'd say our playoff chances are like, 5-10% higher with a draw? Like, it would take, I'd say we have like a 5-10% likelihood of the playoffs if we lose. But we still have that. If we draw, it's probably about 25-30. If we win, I'd say about 70. 65-70. It's still not 100, but you're not have a 100% chance at the playoffs until you qualify. If we win. That's more like a 70% at best, which is still better than nothing, but header, Brought down Rawstead. What the hell are you doing? 40th minute. Richie, kick the ball. Richie. Clearance, and Oso gets there. Play advantage. Just play the advantage. Or not. Or, okay. All right, that was stupid. Luckily, it didn't burn them in the ass. 41st minute. How about you, Kobe? Like, he was just standing there, got bodied, and still somehow didn't lose the ball, which, okay, he didn't lose the ball, but why are you standing there? I think they're about to lose focus. I think missing that shot just broke them. Go. Oh! Free kick Toronto at the top of the box. Good call. TFC can't beat this, then imagine Messi Suarez. I know. But hey, at least it'll be like 3-0 instead of 5. Depending on how quick they get put in the second half. The longer this goes scoreless, the more it hurts. Free kick for Toronto. 42nd minute. Etienne Jr., Osorio. See if the free kick goes our way. But there's a likelihood it gets struck at the net. Question is who? Etienne, Nixon, Gomes, Osorio, all setting up for it. Can somebody pull some Seba magic while he's sitting in the box seats? Somebody pull some Seba magic. Make Seba proud. One of y'all. Make Seba proud. Somebody. Etienne Jr. Looks like he's going to be the one to take it. No, it's Nixon Gomes. Oso! Shot wide. Corner for Toronto. 43rd minute. Oso put it wide, but it's for a corner. Okay. Longstaff to take. Longstaff to take the corner. 43rd minute. 0-0. Settle. Cross in. Header. Falls down. Rawstead to pick it up. Pulls it to Oso. Back to Rawstead. That was probably not the smartest idea, but that's out for a goal kick. Wow. Yeah. And plastic waste. Okay, that's pretty funny. Rawstead actually tried to make a play, and he absolutely boofed it. Thank you very much. He boofed it. He absolutely boofed it. He boofed it, because of course he did. Go pick it up. Richie! Lovely Richie. Wow. What a beauty. What the hell was that pass? Toronto throw in. 44th minute. Boofed it. He boofed it. Hurricane Helene relief efforts. Visit the Red Cross org /MLS to help today. And I would, if you can, I would advise you should. And probably 2 weeks from now, it's going to be saying Hurricane. Hold on. Hurricane Milton relief efforts. Or both. Love Zoop Rich, honestly. Said you need to be better at the game at Vancouver. That's why I love Zoop. Prediction for Clasico, Tapatio. Chivas 2-0. Chivas 2-0 over Rotlos. Atlas. Do you believe in weather manipulation? Not exactly. I don't think we really have the technology to do it. Like they say, oh, they salt the clouds and whatever. It's halftime, 0-0. I'll accept that. Halftime, 0-0. The longer this game goes tied, the better for, well, either team, but at least we're not getting our ass kicked. 0-0 at the half. 0-0, middle tiempo. Take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Okay. It's been an okay performance. Depends on when they want to put Messi on is the question. With that being said, I'll see you in a little bit. Half. I say K-Cal scores both. Short break at the half. Sit tight. 0-0. 0-0. Well, instead of K-Cal, then Piojo Alvarado for the memes. Piojo Alvarado scores both goals for Chivas for the memes. And to piss off the journalists. Because why not? For the memes. For the memes. For memes. For vibes. With that being said, stats of the half. 48% possession to 52% possession. 7 shots to 1. We have more expected goals than Miami. That's not going to last long. 4 shots to 1. 194 accurate passes to 230. 83% to 87%. 4 fouls to 3. 5 corners to 1. 7 shots to 1. 4 shots on goal to 1. What we got? 234 passes to 264. 83% pass accuracy to 87. 10 throws, 5, 2 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards, 0, 0 red cards, 0. Toronto actually is up for this game. They're actually up for this game. I'm actually happy with how they're playing. Because either way, if we were playing like crap, I don't care if Messi's on or they're rotating, they'd still kick our ass. Toronto's actually played pretty damn well. They've actually been playing pretty damn well. And I know I just jinxed them, but frankly, Messi was coming on 60 minutes at the 60th minute anyway. So you're pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't. But, I mean, I think Toronto played pretty well tonight. I think they've played pretty damn well tonight over the first 45 minutes, with 45 minutes left in the season, plus maybe 5. They've played well. There's a couple of chances they should have scored. That definitely would have made me feel better if they did. But that's life. That's life. But if they keep playing like this, we have a chance. But right now, we're sitting at 38 points, still in the playoff spots. Can we pick up a goal to pick up those other 2 points? Can we at least hold on to 1 and pick up the other 2, or will we pick up 2, not be able to pick up 2? Pick up any of the 3, actually, but we'll see. I'm happy with the performance so far. But 45 more minutes left in this season. Barcelona's in the race for Jonathan David. Oh, that's going to suck. Having to root for Jonathan David to play for Barca, that's going to suck. Jonathan David needs to go to a club where he's guaranteed to play. Well, I mean, Lewandowski's 37. I mean, he'd be guaranteed to play. But it would I mean, good for Jonathan David, but Barcelona? Second half about to start. Barca attacking next year. It's Rafinha, David Yamal. That would honestly be awesome to watch. Like, if Jonathan David went to Barca, I may have to change my stance on Barcelona. They do have some nice jerseys normally, though. So, hey, if I wanted to wear a Barcelona jersey, well, Jonathan David gives me a reason. That would be fun to watch. I never said Barcelona wasn't fun to watch, though, or at least when Pep was there and MSN. They were fun to watch. It's just part of it was like, hey, I'm watching the tactics. The other parts I'm hate watching, you know? But, I mean, watching them for tactics is pretty good. Phillies beating the Mets 1-0. Cleveland beat Detroit 7-0 in the division series. There will be games tomorrow in the NL. AL has days off tomorrow. Arsenal that arrived the September test, including against Man City, penalty save against Atalanta. Phil's favorite line at this moment in time. Well, we're talking about Jonathan David, not Alphonso Davies, but you're wrong. Second half about to start. 1-0 Phillies. It's the top of the fourth. That means the Mets are hitting. They have 2 on. Let's see. They have 2 on. And if you have any bets on, I guess I could bring this up. 2 on, and how many outs? 2 on, no outs. 2-2 to Pete Alonso from Zach Wheeler. Interesting. Liverpool has a huge test between and after the international break, even after the international break, including City, Madrid, and Chelsea. I mean, Liverpool's a pretty good team, though. So Alonso struck out, 1 out. Next up is Jose Iglesias. But the Mets can take the lead if they get a timely hit. A ball. Vientos and Nimmo on the bases. It's still halftime. Besides, maybe somebody has a bet on for these games. I still care about the MLB playoffs, even though, well, the Mets are still my team. I'd like to see the Tigers do well. The Mets are my last resort here. I'd prefer the Mets beating the Phillies, but yeah, those are some good years. And Diego Costa. Let's not forget about that. 2 balls on Jose Iglesias. Strike. Yeah, that hit. I don't know. It's close. That's close. Swinging strike on a sweeper. Fair. Was going into the zone. 2-2. El Clasico 3 weeks. Yep. Remember when I packed Team of the Week, Diego Costa, FIFA 15? Those were the days. Yeah. In-play outs. That does push the players forward. Jose Iglesias grounds to a double play that ends the inning. Wrong, Alex. Wrong. Penalty a favor Real Madrid. Second half about to start. Sean Johnson getting into the net. Here we go. Here we go. Alex, we need this win. I agree. They've been playing well for 45 minutes. Let's see if the last 45 minutes of the season is better or as good. Probably needs to be a little bit better, but they've had some chances. Don't let Messi make you shake in your boots. A must win. Well, we could still somehow sneak into the playoffs even with a loss. It's very, very tight, but that is true. Man, Vancouver fans were so pissed off about that. I don't know what they're pissed off more about. When freaking Canadian Championship games, Toronto player hosted in Toronto, or Messi not going to Vancouver. Suarez brought his shirt out, so TFC might be cooked if Messi and Suarez get into the game. I'm sure about that. Miami to kick off. '45th minute, playing forward. Prince Owuzu's on for DeAndre Kerr. Oh, great. Might as well just put Mabica at striker. Alabama down 13 to Vanderbilt. What? How are you down 13 to Vanderbilt when you just beat Georgia? They were saying Kellen DeBoer is better than Saban. Delusional. How are you losing to Vandy? How are you losing to Vandy? And this ain't baseball? I know Vandy's good this year, but Bama's still Bama. At least that's what they were trying to say to me. Shot saved by Ostari. Kalen DeBoer might come back. '47th minute. Now the shadows have gotten a little bit better. '47th minute. Playing forward. TFC have not allowed anything yet. That's the good news. I know the second half just started, but I've seen them allow one right at the start of the half. It's not weird if that happened. Real Madrid wants you. That's a pretty good thing to have. Oof. Alonso lets it fall to Kromashki. Here we go. 47th minute. Playing forward. I wasn't even speaking right now. Here comes Messi. He's warming up. A whole half. He's warming up, that's for sure. Did Davies win the UCL with Bayern? Yes, he did. Foul, free kick for Toronto. Owuzu brought down. Looks like all the big boys are going to be coming on sooner rather than later. Sounds about 60th minute to me. Told you. Rafa Marquez is clear that fraud, Davies. I mean, I would say, yeah, Rafa Marquez was a better player, but he's not playing now. But yeah, I mean, overall, yeah, I'd say Rafa Marquez is a better player. Historically, it's going to take Davies a bit to equal that. I'm not that delusional. Like, Rafa Marquez had a better career than what Davies has had already, and very likely might still have a better career than Davies. Never said that wasn't the case. Put words into my mouth. I never said anything about Davies over Marquez. Never have. So I never thought I'd have to say, as of now, and probably very likely for the rest of time, depending on what happens, Rafa Marquez is clear of Alphonso Davies career-wise. I thought that was pretty obvious. Besides, they played two different positions anyway. But Toronto. Here's the attack. Robert Taylor. Cross in Longstaff to O'Neal. Offside. Toronto can free kick. Going forward, 50th minute. Coelho plays it long to Franklin. Kobe Franklin will not get there. Throw in for Miami, 51st minute. Playing forward. Hello. Red Bull Insider, how we doing? Throw in for Miami. Playing forward. Nice tackle. Please don't. No foul. I'm shocked, to be honest, but I didn't think. I thought it was tight, but okay, this referee's a little bit better. Richie gives the ball away. Let's go TFC. Let's keep this going. Still 0-0. Settle with settle. .52nd minute. Pushing the ball forward. Good block. Run. Oh, foul? That's a free kick. Okay. All right. I don't like that. I don't like that call. Let me see this. Bro, he got the ball. Okay. Rolstead committed the foul. Everyone wants to see Messi. Well, they're going to see him within about 8 minutes. How we doing, Isaiah? Free kick for Miami. Trevor might be a bust. Hey, if you got Bill Belichick, you might not be. Rojas shot wide. Goal kick for Toronto. If they keep Doug Peterson, he might just be. Playing forward. MLS Next Pro Decision Day is tomorrow. The second tier. And Owusu knocks that out. Jesus Christ. Did Mississippi State win? I think they have a bye week. I think today's their bye week. Good. So they were playing Georgia's next week, but they're going to lose to Georgia. I know that for sure. Playing forward. Steps through. Free kick, yellow card. Yellow card. Colorado Buffs bye week. Benjamin Kromashki started. Yes, Longstaff gets a yellow card. 55th minute. I mean, he pulled him. Yeah, I mean, that's the right call. That's the right call. Playing forward, 55th minute. Clemson's going to destroy the cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls, Seminoles. I think they will. Ha, that's funny. They probably will. Florida State sucks. I can't believe they won one game. I can't believe they won one game. Playing forward. What's everyone's thoughts on winter arc? Hey, that's what people got to do. That's what people got to do. I'm happy right now, so we'll see. Vandy's beating Alabama 20-7. I'm happy right now. So winter arc. I don't think I'll go too hard on it, personally. I'm happy right now. I'm happy right now. So maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but I ain't gonna go too crazy. Shot over the bar. Prince Owusu wide. Over and wide, I think. 57th minute, 0-0. I'm happy right now. I agree with that. But I mean, there's a little bit I could do for doing better. Yeah, there's a little bit I could do. But I ain't going to give up shit. I ain't giving shit up. I mean, I damn near buzzed my hair anyway, but you know, whatever. But other than that, I mean, why would I give anything else up? I'm happy. I'm content to a certain extent. I'd be dumb to give anything up just to go full winter arc Joker. I'd be stupid to give anything up. So, you know, that's about that. So, exactly. It's what I plan to do. But I ain't giving shit up to do it. Now, buzzing my hair, I mean, I damn near buzzed my hair anyway, so that's nothing different. But everything else, I'm locked in. But I'm also happy, you know, and I think that's the way it should be. You can be happy but still be locked in, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. It's my opinion. I think Isaiah understands that too. Sounds to me like he's happy, but he's locked in. See, it's able to be done now. Of course, he wouldn't, as he said, he wouldn't buzz his hair, but he doesn't buzz his hair all the time. I do. It's nothing different. The $5 busted fade is nothing different. So, They're coming on soon. Don't worry. They'll come on by the 65th minute. Do you have any tattoos? No. No, I don't. Don't know if I will. 60th minute. Throws it forward. At this point, you're just following if you give up everything you love because someone says you have to in order to lock in. You don't. You don't. Like, they're about to come on. Busquets and Messi are about to come on, but you don't have to give up everything to lock in. Nah, I mean, if you... They make everything cringe. Who are we kidding? Busquets on and Messi on. Robert Taylor off for Messi. I haven't given up anything, and I don't plan on giving up anything. '60th minute. Game over. They're going to bring on Henry Wingo and Raul Petretta soon for Toronto. It's not game over till the goal's scored. Once they score a goal, it's game over, but it's not game over yet, unless they just did score a goal as soon as they came on, which wouldn't surprise me. 61st minute. Playing forward. Hope TFC scores soon. I think they've pissed away every single chance they could have gotten. Messi. Oh, Coelho bounces it off Messi. I love it. I love it. See, Alonso's amazing. I love Alonso. He's such a good player. He's such a good player. Did the NHL start? Technically, yes. Henry Wingo coming on. Raul Petretta coming on. Nixon Gomes is off. Shane O'Neill's off. Interesting. Did the NHL start? Technically, yes, because the Devils just played in Europe against the Sabres, and that was a regular season game. So technically, yes. Would you take under one? No. Somebody's scoring. Somebody's scoring. Technically, under one means 0-0. One's a push, I think. Somebody's scoring. I don't know who, but somebody's going to score. Playing forward. Brought down. Henry. He lets that wheel too far back. Rawstead. Yeah, they're about to get pulled apart. Like pulled pork. NHL true opening night's the 8th. It is, but technically the regular season has started. But it depends on the way you look at it. I'm sure you looked at it for MLB when the Dodgers and Padres played Korea, the regular season started because you're a Dodgers fan. I did watch those games, though, so it worked for me. It counted for me as well. But I'm sure you counted those Korea games as like, hey, the regular season's finally started in MLB when the Dodgers played the Padres. Similar thing for the Europe games between the Devils and Sabres, the NHL. Once the regular season game is played, to me, the regular season has started. Well, why are you surprised? The Sabres suck. Why are we surprised? Plays down, headed away. Coelho picks it up, 64th minute. Coelho plays it back wide. The Devils are actually a good team. It's like, you know what? But the Sabres, I don't know what you're hoping for, frankly. Boston and Florida play on the 8th. Yep, the banner raising ceremony on ESPN, I think. Longstaff. Caught by Ustari. Argos wrecked the field. Rojas plays forward. I mean, yeah, I'd love the Argos to play at Lamport. That would never happen. They wouldn't go back to Sky Dome. They made that straight up a baseball field. I'd love the Argos to play at Lamport. That's where they should play. They won't do it, though. It's out for a goal kick for Ustari, 65th minute. Fair enough, but I don't know. Drew McIntyre for CM Punk starting off. I don't understand why WWE started their pay-per-view so early, comparatively. Playing forward. Average Argo fan is 85 years old. Yeah, the Argos haven't really built up a fan base of younger fans, which is sad, honestly. I love the Canadian game. I love the Canadian football game. I love the CFL style game. I really do. I was an Argos fan when they're playing at Sky Dome, so it's hard for me. Should they be at BMO? No. Do they wreck the field? Yes. But is it hard for me to stop being an Argos fan because I was a fan of them at Sky Dome? Yes. Yes, it is. I can't wait. Yeah, those are some good jerseys, especially the Ducks. Oh, right. Because, the UFC owns WWE now. I get it. To do both. You do both on one day, and then you get the buy rates for both. I get it. Okay, that's actually smart. UFC gets buy rates for both games or both pay-per-views. Yannick Bright looks like he's about to come on for Miami. That's actually genius. Nice. Oso runs onto it, but he loses the ball. Sends him the wrong way. 67th minute. Play forward. Toronto playing forward. And that looks like Miami's going to pick it up after that tackle. Here to go. Messi versus Petretta, and Petretta just tries to be a pylon. That doesn't really work. Cross, shot blocked, Coelho. Game after this? Yes, Toluca versus Pumas at the very least. I'll see if I can do a multi-view on YouTube TV for Chivas Atlas, but we'll see. We'll see. I can basically make it a double. We'll see, but it's hard to figure out. They say you can make your own if it's a game, multi-view, but it seems very hard. Well, technically, the CFL came from rugby. The Interprovincial Rugby Football Union is where it came from. So technically, she was right. So technically, she's right. Because they won the Shield, they were rotating everybody. I'm surprised he isn't on yet, though. Suarez and Yannick Bright coming on. Next opportunity. 69th minute. I can now say my team's won the Shield. It feels good. People won't care that you did, but it feels good. That's more of a your fan base thing. Trust me, because I know when Toronto won it, nobody cared except Toronto fans. I think the forward pass in football was invented at McGill. Yep. 1-0 Phillies. Yep. Saw that score. 69th minute. Messi plays the ball in through Gressel with a cross. Sean Johnson picks it up. 70th minute. $20 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Wrexham won. Good news. 4-1 Wrexham. Nice. '70th minute. 2 subs. Rojas off for Yannick Bright. And Suarez on for Kremashki. They're going double strikers, I guess. Okay. Okay, that's something. I didn't hear about it, no. No, I did not. Because, one, Mississippi State's on a bye. Second of all, I was watching baseball before this. I love playoff baseball. But State was on a bye week anyway, so. 71st minute. '71 minutes of 90 plus. The final minutes of the season are ticking away. Tyrese Spicer's about to come on. Let's go! Big Spice! Let's go! I just saw that on. They're taking off Henry Wingo for Tyrese Spicer. What the hell happened to Henry? Injury or they just pulled him? What? They brought him on to just take him off. What the hell? They brought on Henry just to take him off for Spicer, but they have 1 sub left. 1 window, 1 sub left. Where can I watch the rest of the game? It's on Apple TV. Other than that, I don't know. He's going to the locker room. Like, was he hurt? I didn't see him go down. Like, I'm glad Tyrese Spicer is on, but what the hell happened? Etienne Jr. plays forward. Nice, nice, nice. Go, Richie. It's out for a throw for Miami. Why is Miami playing the backup keeper? They rotated because they won the Shield. Why did he? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. What the hell? Playing forward, shot blocked. Sabo Stadi. Damn it. If TFC tie and Philly and DC lose both their games, TFC's in the playoffs. I am. I'd love to go see the Christmas lights. Make gingerbread houses. And Prince Owuzu goes down. Jesus Christ, why do we have to take off DeAndre? Why did we have to take off DeAndre? I thought Herdman got it that Prince Owuzu, I mean, if we get a penalty, great, he's on. But I don't know. Osorio throwing for Toronto. Our summer transfer window subbed on and taken off. Like, I know he came into this game injured, like he was just recently injured. Maybe that's why he came off and flared back up. But I didn't see him go down. That's the problem. I didn't see Henry go down. Be nice. It'd be nice. Nice. Playing forward. Coelho shot way over the bar for 74th minute. And Coelho's down. All we are asking is just give us a goal. All we are asking is just score a goal. 74th minute. That's a deep cut, by the way. That's a deep cut, by the way. 75th minute. Not for me, but that's not a... Oh, Etienne! Let's go! Cross, and Prince wasn't there. Kobe second ball. Prince pressing for it. And Campana's right there. It's out for a throw-in for Miami. Damn it. '75th minute. Suarez gives it to Gressel. 75th minute, 25 to go. No, 15 to go. 15 to go plus stoppage time. Gives it away. Toronto picks it up. Calvary 1-0 Pacific. In through. Ustari plays it back. How much out of time? Nothing yet. I would say about 3 or 4 minutes. Luminova Holidays, Elledge Gardens. I'll be there to give me an opportunity to get 2025 season pass discounted now. Use it for the rest of 2024 as well. Nice. I'd say about 3 or 4 minutes at a time. It's a 76 minute. Busquets. That's a foul. Do you celebrate Halloween? Like maybe if I get asked to a party, I don't think so, but I don't even give out candy. We don't even give out candy, so no. I will buy some discounted candy though. People expect Miami to get a late winner. Who are we talking about? Toronto FC. They will. They probably will. If we're lucky, it'll be a late equalizer. If we're lucky, it'll be a late equalizer. 77th minute. Alonso Coelho gets a yellow card. Nil-nil. 0-0. Still. Getting to the final, close to the final 10 minutes of regular time of the season. Header brought over. Second ball won by Longstaff. Lands at Coelho. Plays it back to Rawstead. I think he could have turned, but whatever. Etienne Jr. Free kick for Busquets. Halloween's getting played out. Holiday season's creeping earlier. Saw Christmas lights on display in September. I mean, Halloween. Here's the thing about Halloween. Once it's a holiday to me that really, frankly, I mean, it's there, but for some reason, at least Thanksgiving has things that make it a interesting holiday. Honestly, the college football rivalry weekend, but American Thanksgiving does, at least. Messi goes down. That's a free kick. 1-1 Pacific. Now, if you're in Canada, I guess you still have the rivalry weekend on American Thanksgiving weekend, so you can still celebrate it like that. But Thanksgiving, that just shows you, like, if Canada could do it a month earlier than the U.S., because they don't have Columbus Day, is it really that big of a holiday? Is it really that big of a holiday if Canada does it a month earlier? Really? But, you know, I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind it, frankly. In Canada, you get Thanksgiving in October. During American Thanksgiving, you can really just watch the college football rivalry games and celebrate that and, like, have an egg bowl party instead of regular Thanksgiving. I won't complain about that. Brandon Servania coming on. Wait. So I guess it was a concussion sub for Henry. Lorenzo Insigne is on for Toronto. Also earlier harvest season. Matty Longstaff off for Servania. And Insigne is on. Diego Gomez is on. Wait, so the sub for Henry was a concussion sub. Because that means that was a sub that wasn't. So that's why we got 5 with Insigne and Servania. Okay. That's only fair considering we made a sub for a substitution anyway, so I want to. Fair enough. Gressel off for Gomez. Is Bernadeschi injured? No, he got suspended. Second yellow card Wednesday. You were here when that happened. 10 minutes to go. Can Insigne be a hero for the first time in forever? Blocked away. Rosted plays forward. Insigne plays it back. Petretta. Spicer. Tyrese Spicer plays it on back. No. But Servania does get there. Nice, Brandon. Lovely. Insigne plays it to Petretta. Petretta plays it up. Owuzu gets pushed away. Cleared away for throw for Toronto. Because I'm a Toronto fan. Why would I wear a Messi jersey when Toronto is playing? I'll do that in the playoffs. I'll wear a Messi jersey in the playoffs if they're not playing Toronto. Which is very possible. Shot wide. Coelho plays up. Kobe Franklin blocked. Good, clear. Good, clean tackle. Spicer loses it. And Petretta off runs it. And, okay, 81st minute. Wow. This man don't pay attention. Insigne. Man, we got so close to a goal. We got so close. TFC can't finish. That's been the story all year. That's been the story all year. Coelho, they want to walk that damn thing in. Plays forward to Tyrese Spicer, block corner. Any travel plans at the end of the year? I have no idea, frankly. Fair enough. So let us win. Fair enough. So let us win. Corner. I don't know. I'm still not sure about the travel plans. I don't think they'll happen, but I don't know. Insigne, 82nd minute. 6 corners to 1. 82nd minute. Ball to be crossed in. No, he plays it a long short. Headed away. Spicer. Goal kick for Ustari. Florida might get hit by another hurricane. Yeah, I saw that. And it looks like it's going to go straight into Tampa as at least a Category 2, if not a Category 3. And that's going to go straight into Orlando, basically the Orlando area, basically barrel the gun the way the models are having it. Tampa's going to get hit by a bigger one for once, head on, for the first time in ages. And then Orlando's going to get it too. To pass it back to Insigne. I agree. So, yeah, I heard about that, and I'm worried. What does TFC do the next 2 weeks? TFC do the next 2 weeks? Train or still take a break? I'm sure they're training, but they ain't going to be playing no friendlies to keep them fit. Would have been perfect to play at least the Canadian national team. He ain't going to be able to get there. The Storm's going to make landfall Wednesday night, go through Thursday morning. He ain't going to be able to get there. I'm sure with the way the Storm's going to go, the airfare is still going to be canceled on Friday. So he ain't going to be able to get there. Which is, it's good that it's Friday. he'll miss the bulk of it, but the way the storm's going to hit, I'm going to guess the airports are still going to be closed on Friday, my guess. So they're driving. Is Tampa going to get wiped out? I mean, it's going to be a strong storm, but I wouldn't say Tampa will get wiped out. It's not a Cat 5. At least I hope it doesn't get that bad, but driving. Okay. So he could still get there if he wants, but I don't know if it'd be the smartest idea. I don't think it's going to loop back around so far, but it looks like it's going to go straight out to sea off Florida. I don't think it's going to loop back around. I hope it doesn't. Jesus. I mean, I'll still be praying for your son that he stays safe when he gets down there. But I don't know if it's smart to go down there on Friday, but at least he'll miss the storm. That's going to be a free kick for Miami, 85th minute. It'll be a Wednesday night landfall. Looks like it off the track. So Category 2, Category 3. Probably the highest it'll get is 125 miles per hour, but we'll see how much rapid intensification happens and how much time it has to rapidly intensify. I wouldn't count out a Category 4. I wouldn't count out a Category 4. Free kick for Toronto. I wouldn't count out a 4. Very unlikely, but I wouldn't count it out, personally. I hope it doesn't happen like that either. We got a fan going on the field for Messi. Oh, Lord. 86th minute. The final 4 minutes of the regular season for Toronto FC. Plus stoppage time. Messi's bodyguard came out. People should be evacuating when the orders come out. Hell, if I was in Orlando, in my opinion, if it's as bad as it looks like it's going to get, if I was in Orlando, I'd still evacuate. I'd still get out, personally, and evacuate from Orlando with how bad this might be. Because let me tell you, I heard that the Orlando area, the power went out when Helene passed. Like, it wasn't even a storm that caused the power outage and the Wi-Fi outage. If it was me, I'd get the hell out. If it was me, I'd get the hell out. Knowing you're down the barrel of a gun for at least a high Cat 2, Cat 3 hurricane, maybe even a Cat 4 not out of the realm of possibility, I would get out. Even there, I would get out, knowing that. Hurricane Hazel was in Toronto. Lots of people, 1954, lots of people died in my old neighborhood. Yep, Hurricane Hazel came through. The actual hurricane, not Mayor McCallion. See, there's another Hazel McCallion joke. Okay, there we go. Damn, Toronto's getting lucky that Miami ain't curb stomping you guys. We'll still give up a goal. Here comes Messi. Cross. Clearance. Header. Servania. Insigne. Okay, I don't know what the hell he thought he was doing there. 88th minute. But there actually was a Hurricane Hazel back in the day. Actually was. Look at the retired names on the NHC website. And the remnants did hit Toronto. And did. Insigne. Shot. Tried to chip the keeper. Could have done better. People need to evacuate from this storm. Milton. Yeah. for sure. I don't care if you're on the coast or in the middle of Orlando or outside of Orlando. Get out. If you have a place to evacuate, evacuate. My opinion. Now, if you want to get out of the state of Florida, I wouldn't blame you. Miami, 1 minute to go before stoppage time. Insigne tried it. 30 seconds before stoppage time. Can Toronto pull a reverse Tobias time to give them a 70% chance of making the playoffs? Wonder if Fort Myers is going to be impacted. It's a little bit. I think there will be impacts, of course. The storm will probably be big enough to hit the whole coast anyway. But free kick for Toronto, 10 seconds for stoppage time. 5 minutes of stoppage time sounds like. 3 seconds. We're into the 90th minute. 0-0. Settle a settle. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to give us a better playoff chance. Or at least give us a draw. '90th minute. Do you eat barbecue? I mean, I do like smoked meat. I'm not really a fan of barbecue sauce. Shot, and that's a foul. That'll be a free kick for Miami with 4 minutes to go. Just hold the draw at the very least. Give us a little bit of positivity. Give us a little bit of positivity, even if we don't make the playoffs. One last Tobias time in 2024. Might just be the case, but I'd rather have a reverse Tobias time, frankly, but Messi silent for 30 minutes. 4 minutes to go in our season. Less than 4 minutes. Unless there's an injury. That's out for a throw-in for Miami. Messi came on in the 61st, so pretty much, 34 minutes of nothing. That's out for a goal kick. What's your Halloween costume? At this point, if I get invited to a Halloween party, I'll probably just dress up as Jack Sparrow. There's no time for me to make that Mr. Jester from Smiling Friends costume, or at least the mask for it, or find a rainbow shirt, or red. I have red pants. So there's that. Red horn shoes. I could just wear my red shoes. Screw it. Who cares about the horns? Jester hat. That could be easy to find. It's making the big eye. It's making the big eye that's the problem. So if I did get invited to a Halloween party, I'll probably be just dressed up as Jack Sparrow at this point. That's an easier costume to get. You know, pirate and all that. Campana goal! Leo Campana scores! 1-0 Miami. And that's the season. Toronto, of course it had to happen like that. Leo Campana, 90 plus 2. Figured that was going to happen. 0-1. Settle uno. Campana call game. Toronto FC. One last Tobias time in 2024. One last Tobias time. I'm not even crying. I'm not even surprised. We suck. Ciao, Toronto. I'm not even crying, frankly. I'm not even surprised. And they played him onside. Toronto sports teams being a Toronto sports team. Why they use VAR? He was onside. He was onside. 3 minutes. So that's that. So 2024's points total is 37 points. Which is still better than 2018. Less than 2009, less than 2014. But couldn't hold on. We still have Colorado in the playoffs. Well, the only way Toronto's going to CCL this year is if Vancouver wins MLS Cup. And you know what? Let's go Vancouver. Let's go Vancouver. I'm rooting for it. Screw it. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it. Leo Campana, well, 1 minute to go, 1:25 to go in Toronto's season. That'll be it. Are they checking it? Are they checking it? Nope, they kick off. Can Toronto somehow pull a late draw? They won't. You could always go for Colorado. I'm going for Vancouver. I want CCL. You don't deserve it. I don't care. They both find a way to lose. They will both find a way to lose. Once this final whistle's blown, 37 points. Nope, they didn't check nothing. They just had a camera on Messi for some reason. That's how it ends for Toronto FC. Any point, you don't deserve it. I hate not being in Champs Cup. Points record would be nice. You're going to get it. Revs up too. 37 points for Toronto FC this season. It's better than the last 3 years. The good news is better than the last 3 years. Can't wait for your review. It's not even going to be angry. It was better in 2023. It was better than 2012. It was better in 2007. It was better in 2021. It's better in 2013. Better in 2011. Better in 2022. We're above a point per game. Ustari goal kick. No full time yet. 2008. Better in 2010. Better in 2018. The only season one better than was 2020, 2009, 2014, 2020, 2015, 2019, 2016, and 2017. 95th minute. They lost on purpose. TFC tanked at the end. They always do this. Throw in for Toronto. Can you just blow the whistle, please? Throw in. Boom. Just blow the whistle. Throw in. I don't think they lost on purpose. They just suck. This always happens. I don't know why we're shocked. Tobias time's the thing. I don't know why we're shocked. Osorio. Ball cleared. That's a full-time whistle. Full-time. There it is. Full-time. 0-1. Inter Miami CF wins. Toronto FC. That's your season is over, most likely. They like to make me suffer. I mean, I root for teams that make me suffer. What is it? They couldn't hold back the night. It is midnight in Toronto. I'm not surprised. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. And then I'll see you at 7:55 for a live watch along of, at the very least, Pumas versus Toluca. Toluca versus Pumas. Just a live. No review for that. Maybe I'll also talk about Chivas versus Atlas if I could do the multi-view. It could be a double in everything but name. It could be, depending if I could set up the multi-view. We'll figure that out, though. With that being said, because I was only doing one review tonight. With that being said, hey, at least you're getting a live, though. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron, and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Miami. Commiserations, Toronto. Can't stop letting people down, can you? Peace.